In this video, I am going to explain why we are seeing 3 search results when we search for the book Haste, and why it's behaving as designed, as we say in Ex Libris. So there isn't a way to correct this, but once you understand it, I think it'll make more sense. So this first result is the ebook, and it's from eBook Central. And as you can see in the address bar, there is an identifier for an ALMA record in our local catalog. These are deposited, in the case of eBook Central, every week when we run an automated integration profile. Unfortunately, as of right now, there is not much info on this record. Hopefully they will beef it up soon, but this is a title level record for the entire book. Now, the second record, which is a nice record because I updated it after the Jim Crow Museum requested, adding at least the authors in the correct order and the other information as needed. So as you can see, this actually has some very good metadata, the specific David Pilgrim, and there's a lot of David Pilgrims, as well as a description and pretty much anything I could lift off Amazon. But we don't have our copies yet, so that is why those aren't there. This also has an ALMA identifier, which is different than the first one. And theoretically, these should actually concatenate in the display. Number 1 and number 2 should be on the same deduplified display. I'm thinking there's an issue with this matching on the ISBN because it's not the first ISBN. So I think that might be why they're not matching, but I am hoping that ProQuest will soon upgrade their not very great ebook record for Haste to Rise, and then there'll be more match points, so it'll concatenate. Because right now, without having the authors, I think that might also be affecting the fact that it can't match. Now on to record number 3, and this is where it gets kind of confusing. So this is a Central Discovery Index record, which is from our metadata catalog and not our holdings. And we talked about this a little bit in the library about how if we wanted to have chapter level access from this collection in the Central Discovery Index, we needed to be okay with the fact that we were going to see 2 title level records for the entire ebook in the display. And so this is an artifact of that. So we have the ProQuest eBook Central record, which actually shows our holdings in both places, eBook Central and on campus. But then, as you can see, it still has not great metadata. Not the exact same metadata as record number 1, because this does have creators in there, but it's not as fleshed out as the one I made, which is number 2. So again, this is the title level record that's coming from the Central Discovery Index, and this is the one that's coming from ALMA at the title level for the ebook copy. And again, unfortunately, currently, these 2 records will not merge. We could theoretically turn the ones that generate these off, but if we do that, we lose our chapter level search access for anything in that collection. And we want the chapter level search access. It's actually very, very useful. So yeah, that's why we're getting these 2 records. Again, I think these should dedupe or Ferberize into one with the print copy. So that's a little bit of something to troubleshoot, but you're still going to end up with 2 ebook records. If you are sending around links to actually get to the copy that you need to read online, I would recommend using this version and not number 1. Or you can always send a link that's directly from eBook Central. So that's an option too. And again, sorry for the confusion. It is behaving as designed, and Ex Libris is still trying to work the bugs out with this integration of the metadata index with the holdings index.